Hey everyone, Grayson the Bard here, and welcome back to day 6 of my Hunt a Day until Monster Hunter Wilds releases challenge, as well as my chronicling of my effort to stay spoiler-free on Monster Hunter Wilds, everything from the Scarlet Forest State of Play trailer and forward. And as for the spoiler side of this challenge, I don't really have anything new to report. It's actually been going really well. I haven't seen anything from the Scarlet Forest gameplay demo. The only thing I saw was there was one reveal that I saw that one day, that Tuesday, and ever since then I have been able to block out pretty much everything else. I haven't seen any of the gameplay. I haven't seen if any other new monsters have been revealed. I haven't seen any of those. I think YouTube finally realized, oh, he doesn't want to see this right now. So until I have something new to report on that front, I may just focus entirely on the hunts and kind of my thought process for those for a little bit. After yesterday, when I fought Drill Tusk Tetsukabra for the first time, and realized that I definitely had not done as much in Monster Hunter Generations as I thought I did, I went back and took a look, and there are actually a good chunk of the deviant monsters I have never actually fought before. So I wanted to do my first hunt of Stonefist Hermitower today, in part because I absolutely love the Hermitower monsters. They're really cool. I love crabs. They're real fun. Anything I mentioned yesterday, I love frogs. I'm saying today I love crabs. Any of the leviathans I really like. If it can be found in water, I am a fan. Is I think the main takeaway here. And I gotta say, I really like the look of this guy. I know all of the deviants are just, bigger, stronger, faster versions of the base monster with some extra bits tacked on. But I really like how Stonefist looks. His coloration is so cool. The deep reds and the darker purple on the soft bits. It's a real good aesthetic. And I don't know if this is just because it's the first level of the hunt and things get more complex as it goes on, but I didn't notice anything too crazy with its moveset, aside from the fact that it is a lot more physical. Like regular Hermitower uses its claws primarily for defense. It does that shield move a lot, and it attacks most of the time either by using the bubble or trying to use the Monoblo shell on its back as a spear. But this guy was all about using the claws. It was really cool to see, and something that actually threw me for a loop a couple times. I got kind of mixed up in what I was expecting his mechanics to be from fighting so many regular Hermitowers that I got tripped up by what, I thought he was going to do compared to what he actually did. I don't know if I'm going to do them all in order, but I am planning on doing all of the deviants during this challenge. I'm going to do them all, especially the ones that I haven't done yet, so you can see kind of my first time fighting them, and I can give you kind of my first impressions. And I have also started scripting out a video on deviants. I've been thinking a lot about ecologically how they fit into the Monster Hunter world, and it's really fun to think about because on paper they're much more one-off, just meant to be cool fights. I don't think they were designed with as much of a focus on how they fit into ecosystems. But I think there is a lot of really cool stuff that can be said, especially about, stuff like even just Red Helm Arzuros. Why can I never remember Drill Tusk's first name? Drill Tusk Tetsukabra and Stonefist, they all have very natural feeling adaptations that could easily be kind of a next step in that monster's evolution, as it has to, outpace humans effectively. Some of the other monsters, I know Bloodbath Diablos, I don't know how that plays in with that, since he's just incredibly pissed off. But some of them, I think there's a case for them kind of being the next, logical step up in where these monsters would go if we allowed them to evolve naturally. I was also thinking this morning about how deviants could potentially fit into Monster Hunter Wilds, and I remembered that in the games right now, in World and Rise, we have that system for outbreaks. For, the small monsters, they can appear more frequently on the map. And I was thinking, what if we got something like that? I've been also kind of going back and playing through, a little bit more Pokemon recently, and they have that thing where occasionally there will be an outbreak of Pokemon on the map. And when you go there, they're just all around, and there's a higher chance of one of them being a shiny or a particularly rare like coloration. What if they did that with deviants in Wilds, where there could be a certain like weather pattern, or at certain times of the if they do a day-night cycle, they probably will, of the day or the night, there's a higher chance of a deviant appearing at a specific location. And you can't really plan for it, you just have to kind of be there, right place, right time. It would be a cool way to do the idea of deviants as these hyper rare species that don't show up often and are incredible threats because of it, but would also, as an endgame system, make it farmable, because you can kind of track the outbreaks and, you know, figure out when you need to be, you know, hunting this monster in this specific spot or this time. It would be a little bit of a pain in the ass and might, you know, disincentivize people from building those sets, but they would just have to, like, I guess, prioritize making those really cool, really fun builds. I don't know, what do you guys think? I think something like Deviants would be really cool in Wilds, but I don't know if it could work. That was just kind of the first idea I had in my head. Potentially, I may flesh that out over the next, you know, couple days, weeks, whatever. But for now, just kind of letting my brain spew out words onto the Audacity file. But yeah, shorter hunt today. I, in hindsight, probably could have ranked down my weapon to be less powerful. I'm using G-rank weapons and armor against a low, high-rank monster. So I don't know what I was expecting, but still, it is a really fun fight, really cool. I can't wait to try some of the higher levels. Thank you all again so much for watching today. This has been an incredibly fun experience. I'm glad I'm keeping it going, and especially after the kind of bummer that yesterday was, I was really happy that I was excited to get back into it when I woke up today. Like, comment, and subscribe if you want to. Don't if you don't. Maybe check out some of my other videos if you're new here. I have a couple real cool video essays about the Monster Hunter Raptors that I think deserve much better than they've been getting. And a crossover that I would love to see happen with a Koei Tecmo monster raising game, which is a lot more viable now that the Digimon crossover is happening. There's hope. There's hope in my heart. I'll keep thinking about what I'm going to fight tomorrow, and until next time, I'll see you next time.